Hey everybody, Mudslide Dave here. I just got done taking a little ride down to a favorite place of mine, Pirates Point Bar and Grill here in St. Mary's, Georgia. Be sure to check it out. I went and got the Pirates Burger today, and you'll see in the little video what the Pirates Point looks like. It's managed by a wonderful couple, Rick and his lovely wife, who makes amazing soups, and Cece, who just really runs that place, takes care of everything. Your orders and your mixed drinks. And then the guys in the back cooking just do a fabulous job. So I've got the Pirates Burger right here. I'm going to eat that. Look at that. That looks good. What do you think of that, guys? Cheese, a little less, tomato, onion. Your typical burger, but done very well. Anyway, this is kind of a video mukbang style. I've done a few mukbangs before. But anyway, I want to tell you about the Derby car as I'm eating. So, obviously, you guys know I'm going to be in the Demolition Derby November 2nd in Brunswick, the Exchange Club of Brunswick Fair. Come see me. I entered this car. It's the second time I've done this. And the first time I did it for charity, I did it for the Make-A-Wish. This time, I'm doing it for charity. I'm doing it for two organizations. I'm doing it for Camden House, which raises money and provides shelter, protection services for victims of domestic violence. It's a very important cause that's local here. And then also the Pirates, St. Mary's Pirates Club's Pirates Pantry, which collects dry goods, non-perishable items, feed families around holidays, Thanksgiving and Christmas. Anyway, those are the charities that I chose. And I've been turning this car into a Derby car over the last month. And it is pretty much done. There's just a few more things to do. Got to remove all this glass. That's going to be done thanks to a collaboration that I've got with Unleashed Camden. Unleashed Camden is raffling off tickets right now, where you can buy a ticket for $1, 6 tickets for $5, and so on. And when your ticket's drawn, if it's you're the winning ticket, you get to smash all the glass out of this car for me, which will be a big help and a lot of fun. And they've also gone ahead and been very generous and thrown in a couple tickets to their Rage Room experience that could be redeemed at a future date. Oh, good fries too, man. I forgot the best fries. Anyway, this car, it was very fun to turn into a Derby car. I always wish I could just continue to drive it around the county as it is, but it's definitely not street legal. There's no lights, there's no horn, there's no airbags. There's no anything in the car anymore. But I don't think anybody's going to bother me for having gone down to Pirates Point. Anyway, let's try this burger out. What do you think? Let's see. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that thing. Oh, that looks good. Typical mukbang style there. Sorry. Anyway, I got a T-bone right here. My sidekick. And I got my grape soda, and I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the car. What I did was I solicited questions, and this is a Q&A, and asked if anybody had any questions about my car. So, first, this is the Camden House, and if you scan that, it'll take you to the donation page. Thank you so much to everyone that's donated so far. I've already raised $1,200. Thanks to all my friends, family, and other people that have donated to this Derby car with a cause. This is the Gilligan's Island show that's starting next weekend. Gilligan's Island. The Derby car is going to be out front of the Little Theater. Thank you to the Little Theater for allowing the Derby car to sit there. And we hope to fill the car with non-perishable foods, which will be used to feed families through the St. Mary's Pirates Club Pirates Pantry. Take another bite. I'm diving into these questions right here. So, here we go. My friend George wrote me this question. He said, what factor in your life determined your need for speed? I don't know. I grew up in a military family, George. But I will tell you, whenever it's my birthday time, or at least once a year, I love to do something. God, I put down a visor, but all the visors are gone. I love to do something fun. I've skydived. I've gone scuba diving in the Baltimore Aquarium, so I was on the other side of the glass. I was in a demolition derby before. I jumped my bike over several people for one birthday. A need for speed, yes, but it's not every day of the year, that's for sure. I just get this wild hair in me every so often. I'm 57 years old now, and my need for speed is not as fast as it was before, that's for sure. My next friend goes, this is Ed. Well, why was your driver's license revoked 3 times? And I'm like, how did you know that? And he was joking with the question, but in all honesty, to tell y'all, my license has been revoked 3 times in my life. And guess what? For speeding. I actually had a judge say, you have what's called a lead foot. I'm like, thank you for that information. But anyway, yeah, I have sped before. Ed is a member of the St. Mary's Pirates Club, as am I. You can see the seat right there. So Ed thought that this would be a great addition to the Derby. He goes, are cannons and grappling hooks allowed? And Ed, I wish, because that would definitely help me out in the Derby. My next friend, Barbara. Have you ever made an impulsive decision that had a significant impact on your life? And let me tell you, Barbara, I am a planner. I will plan everything out down to the last minutia of what can be planned. And I'm actually a stick in the mud that way. I'm not very good at being spontaneous. And I married a lovely woman named Vicky, who you know. And she is very spontaneous and doesn't plan things. And I've had some of the best adventures with her because she's like, let's hop in a car and go explore somewhere. And we'll end up somewhere really neat. So I don't really take impulsive decisions because usually I'm doing a lot of research and figuring out everything. But great question. Next, we've got Teresa. When you're crashing into cars, do you imagine it's someone you don't like or mad at? If so, who? I never thought of that, actually. Honestly, I'm not mad at anybody. I like everybody. I'm actually a very mild, mellowed person. I wouldn't want to do damage to anybody intentionally like that. And so I'm actually a very peaceful demolition derby kind of guy. I think what I'm thinking about when I'm in a derby, because I've done this before, is I'm in a video game and it's got like the world's best expansion pack where you can feel everything, the rumble pack, you know, you can feel the car rumbling and the hits and everything, but it's like a video game, you know, it's like, where am I going? Who can I hit? How can I hit him? Okay, so moving down this list, why did you pick the organizations you chose to support? Okay, the Camden House, which provides support, assistance to victims of domestic violence. Very important cause, but I have no personal connection to them. What I did was, the last demolition derby, I did Make-A-Wish, and I've done polar plunges for the Special Olympics. This time I wanted to do something for some organizations that are very local and very near to me. But the St. Mary's Pirates Club is an organization I belong to, and we're always trying to raise food for the families. So again, a more personal organization that I picked. Do you play music in the car? No. Well, first of all, the stereo is removed. There's nothing here. Now it's just my grape soda. But if I do play music in my head, it'd probably be some old school Faith No More. Maybe the song Be Aggressive, or there's another one called Surprise You're Dead. I don't know if that's the name of it, but let me put a little bit of that music here right now. Gets you going. That makes me feel like I'm in a derby with all that. What is your strategy to win? Oh wow, good burger. Thank you, the folks at Pirates Point. Strategy wise, when it counts down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, everybody goes. You don't want to hit anybody right off the bat. I'd actually probably rather let everybody kind of get off the start a few seconds before me. Then I'll go and I can hit somebody. Whereas if I put myself out in front of everybody, then they're going to get their first hits on me. And it would probably be in the front end, which you want to protect. That's where your engine is. And with these cars, it's front wheel drive. You don't want to have your engine conked out or your tires bound up in the front that you can't spin and move anywhere. I've seen these cars totally go with the back end totally smashed in all the way up to right here. The axle locked up, the wheels gone, and the front end of the car is still pulling the car around and still doing damage to other people. So you want to hit other people with the back end, protect your front end. And this car, I shouldn't be saying this in public, but has a weakness. The reason I got this car was it was a car on its last legs, and one of the lower control arms is bad on the car. So we've done a fix, but it's not like an official, fix that would put this car safe on the road again. So I'm going to protect that wheel up at the front. I'm not going to tell you which one, so nobody's going to come hitting that side of the car intentionally. Otherwise, it's just you got to keep moving, keep hitting. So long as you're moving, you're still good. The last time I was in a derby, I came in first place in my first heat, and I came in third place overall, and I won a little bit of money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. If I win in this one, I have the ability to win a lot of money that I'll add to the pot that is being donated to the Camden House. But I won't tell everybody my entire strategy. Where did he get the car? So this car, I put this out on Facebook, just saying, hey, I'm looking for a car to enter into the Derby. I need to spend maybe about $200, $400 of my own money for it. Anybody got a car? And lo and behold, there's a young couple, Navy guy and his wife, but they're local. Chloe is her name. And this was her first car, and it's a Cobalt, 2008 Cobalt. I think it's 2008 or 2004. It's got 160 something. Let's see, it's got, how many miles is it? I can't tell how many miles it's got on here looking at this. My little thing says the door is ajar, or it's saying service airbags. It's pretty funny. Anyway, it's got about 180,000 miles on it, and it has some problems with it, of course, alternator and the lower control arm. So I told them what I wanted to do with it, which was raise money for charity, and so they liked the idea of that. So instead of them trying to get as much money as they could or just scrapping the car, they sold it to me for $200. So I got this awesome car that body-wise, it's in phenomenal shape for the year and the miles on it. So it'll look really good when it gets all banged up. But I want to give a shout out to Chloe and her husband that sold me their car. Anyway, I'm Mudslide Dave, eating a fabulous burger from Pirates Point Bar and Grill. And I'll see you all at the Derbies, November 2nd. This car is going to Unleashed Camden in a few days, where somebody's going to win the opportunity to bash out all this glass. Then it's going to go to the St. Mary's Little Theater, where it's going to sit outside during the Gilligan's Island play and collect food for the Pirates Pantry. And then it's actually going to go sit out in front of Pirates Point Bar and Grill for a couple days, see if I could get a few more donations. If you want to donate, anything helps. Even $5 is awesome. I'm already at $1,200. That's more than I could have ever imagined, but I'd love to see some more come in for Camden House. And then November 2nd at the Brunswick Fair is Derby Day, 2 p.m. Come see me out there. I'm going to do a follow-up video where I'm going to show everybody more about the car and the exterior and the causes that I'm supporting. But anyway, that's it for now. Take it easy. Bye, T-Bone. That's my better. That's my burger.